Okay, everybody, I'm back. So as I look at this again, and this time, it looks like a very light froth of beer. So, anyways, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit in here into the well. You can't see it, so I'm not gonna show you. It's basically just mixing the flour around the corners and just having a little hole. It's called a well. I think my buddy Dan told me that. And I'm just going to incorporate a little bit of this around the well. Once it's incorporated, I'm going to add some more. Like I said, this is what I do. I don't know what other people do, but it worked out really good for me. So I'm just letting it soak up a little bit at a time. So I'm going to pour the rest of it. Mix it up just a bit more. Then that egg I had left sitting there we go. And now literally I'm going to knead it. Just take the spatula. This is why this spatula is so important, because I'm able to knead it. I just go around the edge, flip, around the edge, flip. I'll do this a few times. And then maybe I'll go the other way, flip, around the edge, flip, around the edge, flip, around the edge, flip. And I'll keep doing this, I don't know about how long, but a while, until all the dough is very well incorporated. Actually doesn't take as long. If I had a mixer for, I don't know, I think I would do exactly what I'm doing. Because it gets really sticky, and I'm not convinced a mixer is going to do that great of a job when it's that sticky. So, because this is really sticky. Okay, so this is formed into a ball. You'll see it, it's really sticky. And just do it till you'll know when it's right. Trust yourself. And it's hard sometimes, but you'll know. Just put a little thing down here. Now this is where, Kevin might not do, or whoever, but I give up. If Kevin can do it, he's a miracle worker. So, there we go. Put it here. And here, I'm going to mix up just a little bit more. And I'm going to do the same thing just with this. And I'm going to do it till it's pretty well incorporated, till it's a lot less sticky. Let's put it that way. There we go. So I'm just going to put this in my sink. So I have a lot of flour on here. You want to use at this point as little amount of flour as you can. So this is really good. If you've tried to knead dough and you haven't been able to do a good job, yeah, that was me. Yesterday was perfect. So I'm still going to scrape the flour away. I'm going to knead it by hand just a little bit, and actually very lightly. I'm just trying to incorporate it. I think get the glutens going, or I don't know, so it's something like that. So, and then slam it down. Don't know why. Guess it does something with the glutens. See, that's why I want to be careful. My hands are getting sticky. Put some here. Anyways, slamming it down. Talk to Kevin about. He does it. I'm doing it. Let it rest for at least maybe 2 to 5 minutes. While it's resting, perfect time to do some dishes. I would actually turn the camera off, but that will take too much effort. It is what it is. idea how this video is going to turn out. Believe it or not, I wash my dishes with my hands. I rinse it out really good. I'll use this real sponge, because sponges are so dirty, they get everything off. But even though it's dirty, it doesn't really bug me, because I just go ahead and I wash it with my hand. Use this bowl. No, it's a different bowl I had in the sink. But use the bowl for the thing, for the eggs. See, we don't need this anymore. This is just a good time to do it. It takes a work time about 1 hour and 15 minutes. And that's to me to make it perfect. I don't care what everybody else does, but I like starting with the clean kitchen or cleaning out, ending with the clean kitchen. So, alright, it's been 2 minutes. Oh, that's this one. You are going to need, once again, let it dry. Got to make sure that your hands are super dry. Okay, hopefully they're dry enough. Just in case, just buying an extra minute. Just in case I'm going to rub my hands in. Here comes the dough. And I'm going to do it in here. In here, you got to get it pretty unsticky. I don't care what they say, if it's supposed to be sticky or not. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Get the dough out of here. There we go. I just kind of keep kneading it with this. And I will eventually quit. Oh, again, I'm stuck to the ground a little bit. I think, yeah, I don't know. This kind of actually does seem to work. So if it starts sticky to the ground, get more dough. Buy more dough, just put your hand in there. Just put a little bit. All right, now we're just going to do the rest of kneading. If you're really scared on how long to knead, if you're really worried about it, do it 10 minutes. It's starting to stick to the ground again. And I might put more over, because I know I follow other people's directions and it just sticks to my hand. I try to follow it to the T. Kind of like, really? This works for you? I'm not convinced it does. That was an extra cup of flour. I'm just not convinced it works for them. Follow it to the T. As far as I know, you can't knead bread too much. Yeah, no. Just keep kneading it. That's all you need to do. This is a good time to what? Think about your day, whatever. Oh, see, that's going to be sticky. When it just comes up and it starts just literally sticking to the counter, I don't care, I put more on there. I'm going to go back here because it started to stick with my hand. At the end of the day, it is going to be kind of sticky. So I'm going to let it sit just a couple seconds. Just because I think it's good. And I'm just keeping a real light coating of flour on there. Just kind of keeping it light. So I'm letting that sit. I'm going to dry this out. Oh, I did forget to get the spray. here's what I will tell you. You do need to put plastic wrap over it, at least I think, I always do. It is what it is. I don't know how they make it look so easy. I have had not much luck with plastic wrap. So, whatever, I'll turn the camera off. If I end up getting to have to use just too much flour, you're done, and I'm just about done. It feels soft, and you'll know. I promise you, you'll know. And if you think it's done, knead it just a little bit more, because there'll be a point where you'll be like, yeah, it's done, or you'll be like, all right, I'm done. Either way, it's going to be done. I don't know. My girlfriend says this is stupid to do, but whatever. So. Hopefully I should leave that part out. Oh well. Let's do this. Alright. I think that's good. There you go. Tuck it in. Basically you want to make it look nice. I don't know. Everybody's been taught a little bit how to roll dough. Everybody's been taught just a little bit. There you go, put it in here. You can do your best to find a warm place. I actually live in a condo and I have a nice closet, walk-in closet. Behind the closet is my furnace. So I put it in the closet. It's a really good place. My girlfriend has this cool thing, it's a proofer. I can't imagine how much it costs. It's probably just a few bucks. That works good, and I don't think that leaving it just on the counter, I think it is what it is. As far as rising time, like the videos I watch, they say maybe an hour. I go 2 to 3 hours. It's an hour and 15 minutes of actual work with the bread, but the rising time is waiting. So, you know, you got some time in between to do whatever you want, and if you need to go 4 hours, so go 4 hours. If you go too long, it's my experience, it is gonna make the bread a little bit more less dense. So I would go, honestly, I'd say no more than 3 hours. If you go over, whatever. So I'm gonna put some plastic, put it in there. We'll see you in about 3 hours.